It's Tuesday, March the 15th, and this is your daily devotion. So the word on my mind today is grace. I've been singing a little tune to a scripture that I'll give you in a minute, but it's had me thinking about grace. What does grace really mean? It's a word that we use, to say grace, which is really usually the blessings before you eat, or oh, grace and peace be to you, which is a nice thing to say, but what do we mean? Goodness gracious, or have a little grace, or even when we say, the grace of God. For us religious types, we may say that a lot, but it almost becomes a formula, and I wonder if we really even think about what it really means. A scripture that always comes to mind when I think about grace is one I learned to a little song. It's actually Ephesians 2, 8 and 9, but maybe you learn it this way. It's, for by grace we are saved through faith, and not of ourselves, it's the gift of God, not of works, lest man should boast. It's the gift of God. Anyway, I think tunes are a good way to learn. I always remember that scripture. And that's pretty much exactly what the scripture is, Ephesians 2. For by grace you've been saved through faith, and this is not your own doing. It's the gift of God, not the result of works, so that no one may boast. Well, I happened to find a quote that I had saved by Richard Rohr, and that's what I'll leave you with. And here it is. All people and religions at early stages try to justify themselves by some form of performance and achievement. And he lists several, and he says, everyone. Sometimes that achievement is my heroic act of faith itself, that act. All religion, if it matures, will move the soul from the performance principle, that is, any form of meritocracy, to the pure realm of grace. But this always takes many years of growing, testing, and ever more practical trusting in God, and many deep surrenders to grace. That's a good sentence. I'll read it again. This always takes many years of growing, testing, and ever more practical trusting in God, and many deep surrenders to grace. One emotional experience of giving your life to Jesus is a very good but very small startup exercise. You have no idea what it means or what it will ask of you yet, just as a young couple has no idea what their sincerely stated marriage vows will eventually require of them. God mercifully doles out our life in doses. Grace is too much for a moment. So grace and peace be with you, moment by moment by moment. Have a good day.